It's been a while since I've made a video, but it is August 22nd. I lost track of how many weeks these hives have been going, but we're definitely in the honey creation phase. So today I'm doing my regular weekly inspection. Take a look and see how the honeycomb is being capped off. I've already looked at box number 2, or hive number 2. That's the one that's been a little slower this year, and this box has just one honey super on it. And they got a fair bit of honey going in there, but they're probably only about 60% filled out and moving kind of slow. I'm not sure how much more nectar flow we're going to get this year, so whether I'll get a full box of honey off that one or not. But I was just about to crack hive number 1. That's the one that has 2 supers on it right now, and see what it looks like. So I'm going to look at the upper super, the one that was put on most recently, make sure the wax is all filled out, see how much honey they've got going in it. And then I'm going to pull that super completely off and look at the super below it, and what I'm looking for there is to see how much of that wax has actually been capped. Because once it's been capped, that means that the bees are done with it. And that's fully ready to go honey. I won't pull it off right away because I might as well let them take care of it until I'm actually ready to harvest, rather than pulling it off and finding some place to store it in the house. Okay, let's see what I find. Got lots of spiders taking up residence in my lids here. I guess they're not bothering the bees, or the bees will take care of them. Which is making them rather prone to flying. I just went and wrapped the bees that were on there off. Look at all the propolis on the lid here. All that, it's sticky, gluey. They actually use it as a glue, a cement, and an antibiotic. So I'm actually going to scrape some of that off because I've been collecting it. There's propolis all over the box as well, all of this stuff. I'll scrape some of that off because if I just let it keep building up, it's just going to get in the way. Alright, we're going to pop out number 2 here. Get a look at it. Wow, there's a lot of propolis on these guys. Lots of glue. There we go. Alright, so this is the hive that's been doing better. And you can see, hopefully, all the nice amber honey in there. They've been doing a good job. These have got a little ways to go before they're full. But definitely working toward filling that second box. Now this was frame number 2, and they usually start in the center and work out. So as I move inward looking at these, I would expect these frames are actually going to be further and further along. Get in here and crack this. Just pump a bit of smoke in there. Now, pop it off all 4 corners. Make sure there's nobody on the front so I don't pick somebody up. Oh, wow, that's a heavy box. I try to set it down on something flat so I don't have a whole bunch of bees crawling around the bottom edge of it, so that I don't end up squishing a lot of bees. when I put it back on top. Alright, same thing. I'm just going to move these guys a bit. So I'm going to go for frame 5 here, see if I can pop it right out of the center. Yeah, I'm not looking to look at every frame here, I just want to get an idea of where we're at. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. There is a nice, completely filled out and nearly 100% capped frame of honey. I don't know, I'm pretty good, pretty hefty. They say that this size box should have about 35 to 40 pounds of honey in it, which means each one of these frames will have 3 to 4 pounds of honey. That's not counting the wood and the wax. Excellent. You can see that's frame 4 is completely waxed. Looks like 3 and 2 are. Take a look at number 1 here. Okay, as I expect, 1 is not as complete. 2 is actually waxed out pretty much completely over. This one, they've got a fair bit of it waxed, but a lot of those cells aren't quite done yet. And I would expect that because the frames out on the edges are the last ones to get worked on. Nice! Alright. So that's what I was hoping to see. These guys are doing a good bit of work on that first super. I think I'll get a full bunch of honey out of it. Nice and heavy. And we might have squished some bees there, but you know, sometimes you can't help it. There we are. All nice and back together. So trusty hive 1 is definitely doing its job. That's a good thing. I expect I'm going to have somewhere on the order of, well, let's see, I figure about 40 pounds of honey in each super like this. If they can fill all 3 of these out, you know, that'd be 120 pounds of honey, which is around 12 gallons. Well, that'd be a lot of honey. I guess the idea.